Hello, I'm Adam from No Rolls Barred, and welcome to Board Game Club, where the first rule of Board Game Club is, shall we play a game? Every week we gather a group of our friends here at Drafts Board Game Cafe in London to play a board game to show you how much fun board gaming can be. And this week we're playing The Shivers, designed by Andy Logan and published by Pop Fiction Games, who also sent us a copy. Thank you so much. Now, in the game, we will be role-playing characters moving around a pop-up mansion. It's so cute. And it's a really good introductory experience for role players. Not only for people who want to experience making choices and leaving it up to a DM to see how they do with those choices, but also as a DM, working behind this little screen and coming up with ways to ferry these guys through the various steps to solve the mystery that's in front of them. And as befitting an introductory experience, it is very simple. A player's turn is simply their character doing something that takes roughly about 5 seconds of time. If they're trying to do something challenging, then they might have to roll for it, in which case the DM will dictate what happens as a consequence of their dice roll. If they're trying to do something that fits in with something they're really good at, you roll the green easy dice. Normally, you would just roll the blue challenging dice, but if it's something that's either very, very difficult or maybe involves their fears, they'll roll this red dice. And that's it. Characters say what they want to do, they ask the DM if they can do it, there's a conversation, and we plunge deeper into this beautiful mansion to try and solve the mystery. Who is going to be getting themselves a Scooby snack? And who's going to be encountering a ghost? Find out as we play The Shivers.
Joining me for this episode of Board Game Club, Adam.
Hello.
The Usurper, Laurie.
All right, hello.
Master of Dexterity, Holly.
Hello.
And Group Pet, Blair.
Good Blair. Good.
That's a good Blair.
Good Blair.
Not inside, Blair! Not inside! What do we say?
What was
She's eating her own shit again.
Eat shit, Blair.
Eat shit, Blair! Very good. You are my son.
Eat Blair's shit.
No.
Whatever floats your boat, mate.
No.
But you will not be playing yourselves today. The Shivers is a wonderful introduction to how a role-playing game works for board gamers. So you will be playing roles. Adam, please could you tell me who you are?
Hello there. I'm playing Riley Shivers. Always quick with the dad jokes, Riley is a hard-working 45-year-old middle manager who longs for some adventure. He's great with his hands, although his contraptions seldom work as planned. He's Fred Jones. Favourite saying, quick, pull my finger.
So Riley, you also have some special abilities, and these abilities are going to increase your chance of success when making rolls.
Excellent. These are constructing, making semi-useful items using tools and materials, and strength, lifting or pushing heavy objects, but not locked items.
Now, you also have some fears, which I'm going to be making a special note of.
He don't like snakes, and he doesn't like spiders.
Classic dad.
Why?
Any of those?
Snakes.
Indie
No.
Dada Jones.
Indeed, Dada Jones.
Now, the Shivers are a mystery-solving family, and you have brought a member of your family along with you on this mystery. Holly, please could you introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Brighton Shivers. I'm a big brother who looks out for my little sister. I'm 13 years old and I'm a very good student. Smart and bookish. He's mostly happy curling up with a good read at the town library. Tends to get tongue-tied around girls. My favourite saying is, that's what I'm referring to!
I hate him.
I
hate him.
Oh,
I have to live with it.
oh, I'm your son!
Quick, pull my finger.
Not again. Just nothing.
Oh no, it's there.
Oh, okay. Oh.
We'll all find
It's
out.
with us all now.
What are your abilities, Brighton?
My abilities is I've got a musical instruments ability. I can play them and I can read sheet music. And I've also got a flashlight
I love that you brought a flashlight.
Yes.
I hate this guy.
Brighton's very well prepared, very well prepared. And I've got a backpack as well, containing various semi-useful items, using the random items chart in the storyteller's companion.
Yes, so let me explain that. If you, for your action, want to delve into your backpack for a semi-useful item, I'm going to ask you to make a die roll.
Ooh.
And based on the random items chart in the storyteller's guide, I'm going to tell you what you found in your bag.
Oh, exciting.
Semi-useful though.
Semi-useful.
Not all the way useful,
Yeah.
just
A
semi-useful.
little bit useful.
We're something of a semi-useful family.
That's what I'm referring to.
All my children
Let's go off!
But all is not fun and music. What is Brighton afraid of?
Brighton is afraid of being in the dark.
Oh, sounds good.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good I've got this flashlight.
Is that a holster?
No, it's a pocket, which is unheard of in women's clothing. So I'm just very, very grateful.
Excited to use it.
Yeah, and to be a 13-year-old boy with pockets, it's great.
Yeah.
But family is more than just blood. Some family we choose, and a member of the Shivers extended family. Laurie, please introduce your character.
I am playing as Autumn Lark, a reclusive 13-year-old teen who faces challenges socialising and breaking out of her routine working at the town library. She's not very verbal, but enjoys being with those she trusts, especially her helper dog, Shep. Her favourite saying is, "Please give me some space."
Really
Are we sure am I role playing?
playing?
Apart from the 13-year-old girl bit.
Yeah.
Also, she looks like a big fan of Crowded House.
Yes.
She does.
Yes.
What are your abilities?
My abilities are, I have a photographic memory. I can recall any clue, note, or book I've previously seen. I also have hidden sight. I can sense any undiscovered items or hidden spirits in a
What?
room.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
And
Goth vibes.
That's slightly more useful than
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can
I
play
can
the
read
piano.
music.
Hey, it's probably
I
gonna
can play
be-
the piano.
And what are you afraid of?
I'm afraid of fire and being alone.
Oh, but you need your space.
But I keep saying, give me some space.
Oh, but you don't
What am I
want
doing? I'm doing this
to.
myself.
Self-sabotage.
Oh, that's
Oh,
beautiful.
Autumn.
That's what we call incongruence, Laurie.
Mm.
And today we're going to work on that. And finally,
Fuck me.
Claire, please can you introduce your character?
I would love to. I'm Shep the dog. Shep roams the town freely, but can usually be found hanging out with Autumn. Always protective, he accompanies her whenever she's away from the town library. Loves vigorous belly rubs and playing fetch. My favorite saying is, "Woof."
What are your abilities, Shep?
My abilities, I can sense danger, so general awareness of nearby foes or traps.
Nice.
And I've got strong bite, can be used on minor foes except in endgame. And I can only carry one item.
Best boy.
Yeah,
Best boy.
best boy.
Good boy.
Good shit.
Good boy.
I'm gonna have fun with this character.
I can feel it. I really can.
But even the bravest dogs know fear somewhere.
I am afraid of loud noises and thunder and lightning.
Classic
Classic
dog.
dog.
Fireworks.
Start shaking. Someone need a vigorous belly rub.
It's like
Why have I decided this character?
I thought there's a cat in the game as well. You've gone for the dog.
Its name is Shep.
Oh, yeah.
like a shepherd.
Yeah, thank you.
Very good.
That's what I'm referring to.
100% hit rate so far.
Please give me some space. Please.
But start is what we shall do now. Spooky music, please, Terry. One evening, feeling the need for some spooky fun, You drag out a dusty old Ouija board you recently found.
Shep.
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 So it's
I tried
now a really wet Ouija board.
Thanks, Shep.
Well done, Shep.
It's got a few little dents in it now, but it's fine.
That's the word.
Okay, so the three of you hear noises in the attic and you ascend the stairs to find that Shep has dragged out the dusty old Ouija board.
Aw.
Oh,
Good
okay,
boy.
Shep, sure.
Setting the mood, you lower the lights. Terry, can we lower the lights in post?
We don't know yet.
For the camera, Terry just went.
And you set out a few dimly flickering candles. Terry, can we have some seed shag candles?
Just stop.
She's now flipped on.
Yeah.
And you gather everyone around the dining room table, with hands gathered together on the planchette. You watch with rising fear as it begins to jerk and scrape around the letters of the wooden board.
Shep. What's that, Shep? You
Weeds.
killed someone?
Shep killed. Autumn's grandma.
Oh.
Shep.
No.
The first message spells out, "Shall we play a game?"
Ooh.
Followed quickly by, "Seek me in Frogmore Manor."
Ooh.
With wide, frightened eyes and mouths agape, you stare at each other. Did that seriously just happen, you wonder? Are we really doing this? It did. And you are. Please, can you place your standees in the peculiar parlour? Riley.
He's got a briefcase.
Oh.
It's got an anchor on it.
He doesn't have a job.
Middle
I'm living out of
manager. Middle manager of the house.
Do I have to place it somewhere specific, or can I choose my style?
If there's a particular part of the parlour that you're really interested in exploring, please feel free to place your standee there. But when it comes to your turn, and if you changed your mind, you can move it to another part of the parlour and look at a different area if you want to.
Riley is going to admire the craftsmanship of this grandfather clock.
Perfect.
The lights are a little dim in here, aren't they, Brighton? I'm sure they'll last. Here is your standee.
Oh, I hope they do.
It's okay. You always brighten it up.
Thank you, Shep the dog. That's very articulate. Wow. That's poetry. I'm going to put myself near the piano because I think one thing that would cheer me up is playing
Chopsticks.
some music for everyone. I'm one of those people, it's like, oh, a piano, I'll show everybody how good I am at the piano. And everyone's like, not again. Why
Loud
every
noise.
time there's a piano?
Autumn.
I want to see what's on this little table over here.
Mm.
There we go.
Okay, keep going. Well, I feel like I need to be next to Autumn because that's where Shep would be, but maybe he's on the little...
Not on the furniture, Shep!
Furniture, Shep!
Down, Shep!
Shep.
Down, Shep!
Ooh.
Get down!
Ooh.
Down!
Oh, I'd like to think Autumn is a little kinder to
Good
Shep.
boy.
Ah.
Good boy.
Good boy. Good boy.
It's a kind of respect for Shep, though, really. It's like a respect of, these are the rules, and I'm going to teach you these rules.
This is not even our furniture.
Good point.
Good point.
You have to be respectful, Shep.
So you're all just going to take it in turns to do an action. An action is something that your character in-game can do in about 5 seconds or so. You might want to search a particular aspect of the room you're in. You might want to do something with an item you have. Just, at the end of the day, just tell your storyteller. We're going to go around the table and you're going to take it in turns to do an action that in-world would take your character about 5 seconds to do. That can be investigate an item, look at a clue. At the end of the day, you just tell your storyteller what you want to do, and I'll tell you if you can do it, and if you can, how successful you are, and if there's a chance you might fail, whether you need to make a roll or not. You have entered a very peculiar parlour, which must have been the main gathering room of the manor. A heavy coat of dust covers everything, and some unusual paintings adorn the walls. Upon entering, you hear... and then BAM! The slamming of a door deeper within.
What loud noise.
There is a door to your west, a iron door to the east, and then to the south, the front door that leads outside. We are going to start with the youngest player.
It's me!
My boy.
My boy! I want to investigate the piano, please.
God.
I'm really good at the piano. Can show everybody how good at the piano I am. Autumn's really going to like it.
We're
Autumn's
not in
gonna
the
love
library, Autumn. Shh. You have no authority here, Autumn.
it. Yeah, I'm going to investigate the piano, please.
You approach the old piano. It is an ornate piece of craftsmanship, but real old, dusty. Would you like to try giving it a play?
Yeah, I'm going to go and then try and press the keys.
As your fingers pound down on the keys, a heavy chord echoes through the room. But as it settles, nothing. Silence. Now, because that action didn't affect anything mechanically in game, you are allowed to try something else that will move the story forward.
Can I see, there might be nothing here, but can I see if there's any music on the piano?
There is an open book of sheet music on the piano, but nothing there seems to stand out to you.
Okay.
We now move on to Riley.
I would like to comfort my son by holding my watch up to my chest and saying, Brighton, Dad clock, and then point to the grandfather clock, Granddad clock. And I want to cheer him up with this. That's my intention.
You would like to spend your turn cheering up
Brighton, yes. Brighton's afraid of the dark. This is a spooky house. I as much as we all like to bag on Brighton, I do love my son. And I would like to cheer him up so that we're all on good terms before we start.
Okay, I'm going to say that dad jokes, I'm going to rule out that I can count that as part of your abilities. So ordinarily, this is really just a flavour roll for fun.
Yes.
So the basic die is blue. Because you are using a attribute, your dad jokes, we can upgrade that to the green die where there's a higher chance of success. Brighton, are you feeling scared of the dark now?
I think I'm feeling, embarrassed and overwhelmed. The darkness of the room and the candles flickering is getting to me a bit because the piano didn't really comfort me that much.
You were bad at piano.
I wasn't bad at piano. The piano's wrong.
The piano's wrong.
Yeah. So my fault. Silly piano.
Okay, so your attribute, I would say, bonus cancels out the penalty of Brighton's fear. So it's going to be one die roll. Because you are trying to cheer up your son and your son is trying to overcome their fear, I want you to roll this dice together.
Aww. All right. I don't know how. Okay, there you go. 3, 2,
Oh my god.
1. Kinda works. It kinda works.
Like that did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll say that the playful humour of the dad joke is enough to lift Brighton's spirits, but it's not enough to dispel that underlying worry about what might happen if these old lights go out.
Thanks, Dad. Thanks.
My boy. I go to put a hand on his shoulder, but Riley's a little uncomfortable.
Oh.
I would like to treat lovely roleplay like that as valuable and important as mechanical progression of the story, so I think that's a wonderful turn, and if you're happy, I'm going to move on to
Please
Autumn.
do.
Yeah.
Autumn.
Right, I'm going to do something actually useful.
Wow.
There's a little note on this table
Autumn.
here,
Oh, Autumn.
and I want to use my reading ability, trained for many years at the library, to read it.
Your reading ability comes in very handy. You find on this table a handwritten note. There is something erratic, uneven about the scrawl, almost childish. And it says, "Hi, Shivers. I'm hiding somewhere in the manor, but the room I'm hiding in is also hiding.
Ooh.
See if you can find me."
Oh.
Can I, from the other side of the room, say, "Hi, hiding somewhere in the manor. I'm Dad."
Yes.
I do that. And then glance over at Brian to see if he enjoyed it.
I did let smile.
I would say that it's a very effective turn. You've gathered some useful information, Autumn.
Good job.
Good job, Autumn.
Don't worry, I'll solve it. What are you going to do, dog?
Oh,
It's your dog.
that dog's
Your
got a
dog.
name, Autumn.
Don't give me that.
I'm gonna have a little sniff because obviously we're trying to find someone and my nose is great. Thank you very much. And I say all that, boom, 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 boom.
What's that, dog?
Boom, boom, boom.
You think we should close the borders?
Boom.
Oh, God!
Stop.
Autumn, no! Oh, God!
I walk to the corner and start having a little sniff around.
What are you sniffing around at?
I am going to start by sniffing this little lounge chair here.
It is an old chaise longue. It is a dusty chaise longue. As you snuffle your nose into the crevices between the cushions, you find something. So, we are now going to roll on the random items table.
Yay!
It's quite simple. This random items table, for the people at home, is a grid. You're going to roll a die twice. You're going to tell me the 2 results you get. I'm going to treat your first result as the horizontal axis, your second result as the vertical axis, and I'll tell you what you find. That's the other one.
That's what I do.
So, doesn't work.
Okay.
And
Second roll.
Second roll, please.
Kinda
kind of
works.
works. Doesn't work, kind of works.
Oh,
Great
shit.
rolls from the gang.
You snuffle deep into the fabric and you pull out a small firecracker.
Oh! Shep's got a gun.
We won't let that off then.
And you have to carry this in your mouth.
Oh, it gives it to Autumn.
If Shep has given it to Autumn, you can write it in your inventory.
There you go.
Thank you, Shep.
Oh,
Good
Shep! Best boy!
I forgive you for what you said about the borders.
I think I might love this game.
Best boy, but with very, very complicated politics.
Yeah, just,
Just
can't
think
teach an
Jordan-
old dog new tricks or new policies.
Can't teach an old dog new politics.
Yeah, I like it.
Pod.
Edit it together, Terry. Make that sound cool.
Politics.
Politics.
I can't make it sound cool. Can't.
That's a great turn. Wonderful stuff. Are we going to go back to Brighton?
We're really bringing our side of this,
Well,
aren't we,
yeah, to
Brighton?
be honest, when I heard about our abilities, and I was like, okay, we're strong, we make things, we read music, and then it was like, can sense evil,
Yeah.
knows when danger is coming,
Yeah.
and I was like,
Yeah.
oh.
Cool.
And yet they named us the Shivers.
Yeah, it feels right. It feels right.
Yeah,
Okay.
main characters.
I'm going to go over to the clock that my dad's currently looking at because I really like that you tried to cheer me up with your dad joke about the clock.
Mm.
And I'm gonna inspect the grandfather clock.
My boy.
The clock is clearly a fine piece of craftsmanship and it is keeping excellent time. You notice, however, that the large wooden door that will show the workings of the clock seems slightly ajar. Someone could open it if they wanted to.
Can I open it?
You can open it if you want to.
Dad, get out the way. I think I can see something.
Let's just move these two for
All right.
now. Give it a little open.
These huge hands. It's going in.
What is behind it?
What's in there?
Oh, there's like a flaming brand.
Ooh,
Can we
can we open it from the top?
Yeah.
little thing, and then maybe they can see.
Can you see that little flaming brand?
Just move your finger out.
Can you see this? Can you see that? Oh, it looks great. Little flaming brand in there.
So like a poker?
Yeah, like a torch.
Oh.
You are welcome to take it out.
Can I take it out?
Ooh!
What?
You can't physically take it out of the board, but your character can take it out.
Oh yeah, can I take it out? I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna take that and put it in my inventory.
You take out
If I can fit it in my back.
a metal rod, kind of golden in colour, about so long.
Yeah.
On the tip, an intricately designed flame motif. The handle feels warm to the touch.
Mhm.
In fact, there seems to be something magical about this.
That's what I'm referring to.
So when you find a magic item in the Shivers, we can tell you its name and tell you what it does. But I also think it'll be fun for you to experiment to discover how something works. So if you would like to know what it is, I will absolutely tell you. If you would like Brighton to find out in-game, we can do that instead.
I'd like Brighton to find out in game if that's okay.
Then that is what we will do.
We'll never know.
So I've got it. Is that the end of my turn?
You have found an item. You investigated a fun bit of the room. That is your turn.
I'm going to write down flame stick on my thing.
Flame stick.
What I will say is, I will say the name comes to you when you hold it.
Huh.
For some reason you can't quite comprehend. You know this is called the Wand of Flame.
Wand of flame it is. That's what I'm referring to. Hey Dad, look at this. I've got a wand of flame.
Speaking of Dad, Riley, your turn.
I would like to wink at Brighton and say, if we gave that to Shep, he would be a hot dog.
Even Shep likes that one. Shep's been the biggest critic of your joke so far, but that one has tickled the dog. Not as much as those belly rubs, though, am I right?
Right? Just casting a plate of you at Autumn.
Considering leaving.
Please give me space.
Riley, what are you doing with your turn?
Well, I just outlined. No, I'm going to do something interesting. I am going to investigate. I'm going to move over here towards this lovely little... He died.
Oh, Dad!
He hit his head on the corner of the piano. He's fine. He's fine. He's going to head over here to this, near this ornate...
Right,
You
calm
drunk,
down.
Dad? Again, Dad, no.
It's 5 o'clock
He
somewhere.
pulled his finger
Brighton.
too much, let all the air out of his legs.
Stop complaining about my drinking, Brighton. That's why your mum left.
Oh.
So, no. I'm going to head over and I'm going to pick up the receiver on this phone to mime a phone call because that's jolly, isn't it?
Hello.
Hello, Ghost. Dad speaking. I like Riley a lot.
Silence for a while. Not even the static of an old line. And then... Hello, Daddy!
Oh.
Oh, I haven't been called that in many years. Hello?
You can't find me.
Who am I talking to? Must be a bad connection.
You right, Dad?
Somewhat spooked, son. Must have been the wrong number. Didn't dial the number, of course, but...
I will say, there's something really strange about that voice. You could definitely hear it through the earpiece of the phone, but simultaneously, was it also coming from behind the door next to you?
Hide and seek, is it? Well, you're tempting a national champion there. Ready or not, here I come. On a future turn, probably.
Yeah, I will say we will move to Autumn.
Mm-hmm. I would like to go over by the fireplace. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Jump the table. Some pretty wicked sweet. And there's all this artwork on the wall behind it. Specifically the frame with the chess in and noughts and crosses. Whatever the other one is. Scowl. Can I examine those, please? Because I feel like that might be a clue for later. And I would like to store it in my memory banks.
You notice this chalked out game of tic-tac-toe in one of these frames. You notice the shadow box with the chess pieces placed in each square, almost like a puzzle.
There's a rook drawn on the wall over here as well. Little bishop.
Next to the fireplace, Autumn, you see a set of fireplace tongs hanging from a hook. These would be useful if you wanted to grab something hot in the future.
Oh, can I take them then?
Yes, you can.
Tongs.
Nice. Tongs.
Tongs.
You have gained an item. We're going to move to Shep.
Okay, so I found a firecracker. That's great. Because I probably have really good hearing, being a dog, could I hear that voice a bit clearer than the...
I will say you also heard this. You have really good hearing as a dog, did you say?
Well, I mean, I have sense danger, so general awareness of nearby foes or traps.
Okay.
So.
Your canine senses do not suggest any immediate danger in the area you're in, but you get a bad feeling around the door to the west.
Okay. In that case, I am going to go over to that door and have a little scratch. What kind of handle is it? Is it like a pulley one or is it like a twisty one?
It's a regular twist handle, but as you have a kind of scrabble around, one of the things you notice is there is no keyhole. Instead, there is an opening, a small kind of circular indentation in the lock where a regular keyhole would normally be.
Okay. I'm trying to well, you can interpret that however you want.
I have noticed that Autumn's going to have a look at the games on the wall, and although I'm not very good at chatting to girls, I do think I might be able to impress Autumn with my new wand of flame.
I bet you can.
So I'm going to go towards the fireplace, because that's where Autumn is. Oh, hello, Autumn. Oh, hello.
God, you do sound like your dad, don't you?
Hello. Just get real close to you there. Hello.
Oh, real close.
Hello.
I'm pushing my keys between my knuckles.
Okay. Well, Brian's going to back up a little bit. He doesn't want you to be uncomfortable. And I'm going to point my wand of flame at the fireplace and be like, "Hey!"
I'm scared of fire.
You're scared of fire!
This'll do it! We'll have a connection if I do this.
No.
You dramatically thrust out the wand of flame with a magician's flourish. There is a jet of red-hot fire leaping from the end of this wand. It blasts into the fireplace. The flames in the fireplace roar up in a sort of beautiful conflagration.
Look at that! That's what I'm referring to. Well, this is amazing. I'm going to put the wand of flame away because I do feel bad for this. I'm sorry. It's really cool. It's not my fault. It's really cool.
I'm going to shout from across the room. This mystery's really heating up, son.
The immediate blaze of that action begins to die down, but the fire is still now burning much more intensely than it did. For the time being, anything you try to do in the parlour, Autumn, is probably going to be rolling a red die.
Oh, no!
I'll take this die back, please, by the way.
Sweet.
Don't understand. I don't know. I just think I'm really good with girls. I don't know what I did wrong there. Got a really cool wand of flame.
I would say you've mechanically affected the game by giving Autumn a red die
PTSD
in this room and PTSD. So
I'm so sorry.
we're going to move on to your dad.
I notice a little bell pull here. I see you. So I'm torn between pulling that, checking out the can of tuna. There will be a joke in there, don't worry. Or opening this cabinet. Because everyone seems to have an item, and I'm feeling a little left out, I'm actually going to start by opening this cabinet underneath.
You're not going for the door yet.
I'm not going to go for the door yet.
Lovely. Please open the east cabinet.
Da, 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 da. There appears to be... There's tools inside!
Oh, yes.
Oh, Dad.
I can't tell if those are pliers or some kind of stapler. There's something, or like a nail gun. I said there's something inside though.
I can tell you what it is.
What is it? What is it?
That is something which Shep is also very familiar with. That is a rusty old can opener.
All right. I shall take it, please.
Please do add it to your inventory. Yeah, whenever the can opener comes out back home, that's normally good news, right?
I've got a tool.
You've got a tool. Please add it to your inventory, Autumn.
I'm going to have to run away from this fire and this
Where are you going?
boy.
Where are you going?
I'm going to go to this cabinet in the west, and I'm going to look in there. I'm going to stand outside the room for now. Autumn.
Lovely. Please open the cabinet and tell me what you see.
What
Your
do
move, Shep.
I see? Yeah, come on, Shep. Get out of the way. Come on. Ooh.
It's
Well,
a
there's-
stack of
There's
board
board
games.
games. There's backgammon, checkers, Yahtzee.
Those are all good games.
Can I just take them as a stack and just put them on the table in the middle of the room?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm going to take them as a stack and I'm going to walk over to the middle of the room and plonk them on the table so everyone can have a look.
Shep,
Can I have a little sniff at all the board games?
you can have a
Can
sniff
I
of the board
sniff?
games. Absolutely.
Like, I'm a dog. I know what everyone smells like. Do I notice any other smells?
As you sniff these games, you recognize the scent of everyone's in the room. You recognize the scents of everybody in the room. There is a smell here that belongs to someone who you haven't met before.
Okay.
There's a new person smell. And with your keen dog sense,
Do I
you can
notice?
smell that smell strongly on these games. And you can smell it faintly in the direction.
So east.
Oh.
I am happy to let you also move through that door in this turn if you would like to.
Ooh. Huge, huge, huge. New thing.
Yee.
The dog's leaving.
I always say you brush on the door a couple of times and then, almost with a life of its own, the door creaks open. And you excitedly bound into a new room. You have entered a very spooky study, complete with tall bookshelves, packed with old dusty novels, odds and ends, bric-a-brac, tchotchkes.
Oh, so pretty.
There are, as well as the door you've just come through to the west, there is also another door to the south. Now, ordinarily, when you enter a new room, you're allowed a bonus action. But because you took the sniff action beforehand,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
going to say that's your turn.
Yeah.
Brighton.
Huge.
Okay, I'm feeling a bit rubbish because it always goes like this when I talk to girls. And I don't know why, but I
You
feel
almost set them on fire.
You always send them into a crippling spiral of their worst fears.
I just wish I knew how to talk to girls, that's all. And I noticed that Autumn's moved away and got the board games out, and I'm like, oh, I really like board games.
Oh, good, another bonding session.
I'm gonna give Autumn some space, but I'm gonna get an offer out for if Autumn wants to come and play. But I'm not gonna ask. I'm just gonna let her do her thing, and yeah I'm gonna get checkers out.
The checker set looks like it's been well played, but beyond that, nothing remarkable about it.
All right, I'm still gonna get it out and just lay it out, and kind of just sit down like.
Oh god.
There goes my boy, flirting again.
Oh no.
Have you found anything interesting at all?
As a real, we could play checkers. Or we could not. Like, I don't mind.
Why don't you try checking the other boxes?
Okay, I'm gonna just like nod. And I'm just gonna check the other boxes.
You find as little information in these boxes as you find a sense of camaraderie from Autumn.
Oh no.
All right.
There seems to be nothing useful here. They just seem very well played and very old, very, very old in some cases.
Can I carry my turn?
You can do one more small thing, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go up and have a look at the paintings on the wall. Then I'm gonna move away. I had a little cry, just a tiny little cry. I want to move away so Autumn doesn't see it.
Oh, she sees.
And I'm gonna.
And she remembers forever.
Oh, God.
Photographic.
And I'm gonna have a little look at the paintings on the wall, especially the chess painting over the fireplace.
So the chess painting isn't a painting, it is a light box with chess pieces inside.
Oh,
It's kind of like a storage shelf framed and covered in glass.
cool.
Oh, so there's glass between us and the pieces.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Well, my son seems to be doing his best, and he seems to be relatively safe. He almost set the house on fire, of course, but he seems to be doing okay. Do I peek behind this curtain? No, I'm going to go in here. I'm going to follow the dog. Come, don't worry, Shep. I'll take care of you. I just like finding things now. I'm going to. There's a little book with children's games. None of these books have anything to do with games apart from one, which says children's games on it. I'm going to take out the children's games book and thumb through it.
Lovely. As you approach this book, you immediately notice something about it different to all the others. The books on these shelves are all covered in dust, as so many of the items in the parlour were, except for children's games. Dust-free.
There's a picture of children's games here.
And that's got a diamond on it. Okay.
As you thumb through the book, it's mostly just combination of history and rules of some classic games that you can play and where they come from.
Good
However, several pages have red circles around the page numbers. These numbers are 18, 15, 8, 25, 13. Autumn.
Happy with that.
I'm going to mooch back to the table with the board games quickly, ignoring Brighton.
Hello.
And there's like a little plant pot here.
Are you okay? Hello.
There seems to be a little plant pot here, and I just want to have a just quick rummage in there, see if there's anything that's fallen in there amongst the flowers.
Okay.
We're not good at talking to people.
Not good at talking to people.
You approach this vase in the centre of the table. The flowers seem strangely fresh. There's water inside. And as you lean in to sniff them, a little puff of unexpected pollen pops out. Strong? You feel a sneeze coming on.
Roll for it.
And then...
No!
There is a huge, there is a loud sneeze, Shep, which you cower in fear from. But when you turn back to see where it comes from, you can't see anything. But you hear a very familiar but squeaky voice coming from where Autumn used to stand. A moment ago, you were looking down at a vase of flowers. Now, you are looking up at a very tall table.
What?
As you have been shrunk.
It's
Oh, this is not my
to
day.
tiny size.
Oh,
You're dying!
Little Autumn.
oh, she needs some comfort, Brendan.
You can ride on my back.
Brighton. She needs some comfort, Brighton, doesn't she?
Oh, I can put you in my pocket.
Oh, no,
I'm
no.
going to scurry under the table on that note.
You notice the items on you have also become small as well.
Oh, that's cute.
Tiny tongues.
Tiny tongues.
You've shrunk.
It's so cute.
little.
It's so cute.
What the fuck? What a delightful game.
It is. It is so delightful.
I would say that's your turn. Sure.
Good turn, well
After
done.
seeing my owner become tiny, I'm gonna go over and kind of like sniff them a bit, just to be like, what?
No.
What? What just happened? So I give you a little sniff, and then
It's a smell now!
Put her in your mouth. She'll like that. Okay, Shep, can you write down Autumn on your item?
I'm going to try and light a firecracker in his dog's mouth.
oh no!
There is now a tiny firecracker in your pocket because Shep gave you the firecracker. Yeah, you've now gained the item Autumn Lark in your inventory.
Oh, that's amazing.
And then I'm going to go back to the room and show the dads what I have.
There are no pre-programmed dad jokes for this situation.
Tell you what, we'll leave you until your turn to figure out a good
Thank
dad
you.
joke.
I'll work on it.
All right.
Right, Brighton, what are you doing?
Either I feel like I'm just like all of this has happened behind me, and I'm just there like looking at the chess pieces, going like, "God, can't talk to girls," and all of this stuff is happening, and I'm just like, "Oh, come on, Brighton, you can do it!" Like you just get yourself. And I turn around, and kind of everyone seems to be gone.
The phone rings.
Ooh.
Autumn, go get it. I walk over to the phone. I pick it up. Maybe it's some great flirting advice that I really desperately need.
Do you think the flirting hotline is calling you to help you out?
That's what I'm referring to, Dad.
The flirting Samaritans.
I really need some help. I pick up the phone and I hold it to my ear.
If you want to play a game, you're going to have to find me.
Oh.
You're all really bad at this game. You're all really bad at the finding me game. Bye. Click.
I feel like we got a phone call from the DM there.
It's probably another girl who's so mean to me. Okay, I'm going to go into the study. where everybody else is. And in my, I see that there's a little kind of like tuck up in the rug, and in my kind of frustration, I'm gonna like kick the little bit in the rug that seems to be sticking up a little bit.
yeah,
I'm going to kick the rug in the study.
Yeah.
As you look down at the rug to kick it in frustration, you notice on the rug a series of numbers and letters.
Hey, Dad, I'm really angry with this rug. Oh, look at this rug. It's got lots of letters on it. I'm really angry because I can't speak to girls.
Rogue rage.
And we're going to move to writing now.
Okay, I have no joke for small autumn. Looks like autumn.
British weather. That autumn went by like that.
Yeah.
Such a little autumn.
Fuck you. Look like autumn fell early. This. And I run.
You
I don't have a dad joke, so I just like try to escape from the situation, clambering over the dog. I'm looking at this rug. So these numbers I can see correspond to letters. So we need to find, and so I'm going to basically code it out. Great, I exclaim to the room. I found a series of numbers, and looking at this rug, it spells the word crate. What a great surprise!
Oh.
I had some great expectations coming into this manor.
This
guy's a Creighton!
But they've been greatly exceeded. And the teenage girl's cutting remark does wound me slightly.
Yeah, that's some classic dad, all right. Yeah, you've found a clue, you've made a dad joke, autumn.
Ooh, there's some papers on this little guy, which I would like to go and Shep, take me over there!
I put you down on the desk.
Great, and I'm gonna,
Do I
standing
remove you
over the
from-
things, I'm gonna read what's on the things by walking backwards slowly across the paper. One letter at a time.
There is a note on this desk, written in the erratic, childish scrawl you saw in the parlour. My room is hiding. Look inside and then there are spaces for a 5-letter word.
Oh.
I think it's great.
It says my room is hiding. Look inside.
Great. Great job, Autumn.
And I pick you back up.
Tell me away from this people, Shep.
I need more space.
I need more space.
You found a nice clue. We're going to move to Shep.
Do I notice any other doors in here?
There's a door to the south, yes.
To the south?
Ooh.
Okay, can I have a little sniff and scratch at that? Because that's what Shep's good at.
Yeah.
Finding doors,
Absolutely.
sniffing them out.
That
Curing
smell you smelled earlier, that
Yeah.
smell of the unfamiliar person smell, the one that was strong in the boxes, faint coming through this door. As you step on this door, getting a little stronger.
Ooh!
The door swings open as you pour in it, leading out into a hallway.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, that's fun.
that's cool.
Okay.
Oh, sweet.
Look,
Oh,
just attaches on the end.
that's so cool.
You make your way down the hallway,
With Autumn. Got you.
and
Do you consent to this?
I don't think I have a choice.
Okay.
you make your way down the hallway with a tiny autumn in your mouth, and you see another half-open door to your left. Check out you, Shep, finding stuff like a good mystery-solving dog.
You're our tracker, yeah.
Yeah.
The smell is getting stronger and stronger from this door. You have entered a very bleak basement, dimly lit and filled with stagnant air. This seems to be the manor's old storage and utility room. As you enter, you hear a faint The only exit you can see in this room is the way you came.
God, that's so rad.
Oh, Lord. I think there's a crate as well.
I can't see that at all.
I believe there is a crate here, folks.
Yes.
That's great.
So we're in here.
Yep.
Oh, this game rules.
This game,
Wait a minute. I spot a tool station.
I was like, I heard utilities. I was like,
Shep, the discoverer of a new room who hasn't done anything else that action gets an additional action in the room. I would say all you seem to have done so far is followed your nose to a new room, so I'll let you take another action.
Can I like sniff at the lid of the crate and like see if I can like
Absolutely.
lift it with my nose?
As you poke your doggy nose into the crate, you're immediately shocked by how cold it feels, and you notice this entire crate is encased in a thick layer of ice.
Great. Cool.
And that is your turn. Brighton.
Oh, ice, you say? Ruff, ruff,
Rough, you say?
What you say?
Tools, you say?
I would say that you
smell
are
the
currently
tools.
unaware that there
Currently
is...
entirely unaware, but I do know that autumn's gone.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to kind of like trudge after that, and I feel totally unuseful and redundant.
Oh.
So I'm gonna walk down here, and I'm gonna go into this room, and I'm going to look at this ice encased chest, and I'm gonna, and I don't know if this will work, but I'm gonna say to Shaq, can you just turn Autumn away a little bit?
I mean, I can just leave the room.
Yeah, maybe just take Autumn into the hallway for a second.
Why?
And then I like lie on top of her a little bit, so that she's like fully, just like in my chest hair.
Perfect. Yeah, she'll love that.
Click,
That's
click,
perfect.
click.
That's perfect. Yeah.
Covering.
You're welcome.
Click.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome.
Try covering.
No, you don't have to say thank you. You're welcome. And I'm going to.
Having such a bad day.
I'm going to take up my wand of flame, and I'm going to point my wand of flame at the crate.
Now that's what I'm referring to.
Now that is what I am referring to.
I think it's about time for a roll.
All right.
That is the basic blue die. The room isn't dark enough for your fear to be relevant, and I don't believe your particular skill set comes in handy here.
It does
So a
not.
regular old blue die.
All right. Doesn't work.
Doesn't work! Oh no!
Brighton.
With an impotent puff of smoke,
It happens to us all, son.
It's a good time to have the talk.
It's about time.
it seems like you were a little too enthusiastic back in the parlour, and the one's spent for now.
Oh, needs to recharge.
No.
Give it a good
Needs
shake.
a cigarette.
I'm useless at everything apart from books.
And I think that is going to be your turn.
That's it.
A nice roll, a bit of character stuff,
Yeah.
and on to dash.
Oh, Brighton.
Okay, so I don't know any of this is happening, so I'm not going to base my role, my turn around it, though I would love to come and comfort you to hopefully help you out with your problem. But I am instead going to make sure that this room is done, I hope. So I am going to open this chest, please. I like how ornate it is. I want to see what's inside. I'm curious about decor.
That chest is no chest. That chest, as you approach it closer, is the cold metal of a safe. And it is locked.
Righto. Lovely stuff. Okay, well, I need to find a combination, in which case. Do I have more on my turn?
I will say yes, because basically check something, saw what it was, I'll let you do one more thing.
I'm going to head into this room, and I'm going to...
I will say moving into the room and checking
That
the safe
sounds
could be
about
your
right,
turn, yeah.
Hey, Dad.
Hello, son.
I tried to do a thing and it failed.
Well, son, I've failed many times in my life. You just need to pick yourself up, put your heart into it, and try again.
Okay.
I believe in you, son.
Thanks, Dad.
Pull my finger.
Dad! I can do anything with Dad farts. All right.
Autumn.
Great. Well, I'm assuming this is going to be incredibly overpowering for my tiny body. Shep, would you mind taking me over to this bit over here, where above the tool station? There's another note.
You're good at reading.
I'm good at reading, and it is my job.
Where's the
Don't,
Oh, just
please
in there.
don't drop Autumn down the sewer.
Oh, jeez.
There's a sewer grate.
This is so great.
You approach the workbench and find a very small inventory of tools written on a piece of paper. Only 2 tools are named: sledgehammer, chainsaw.
Oh. Riley, I found some erotica for you.
I'm
immensely turned
very
on.
excited about this, yes.
I then will have a look at. There's a mechanism on this sort of furnace thing.
That's
You
where
love
you want to
fire.
go.
Is it hot? The outside of the furnace.
The furnace is hot, and you can hear the crackle of something in the process of burning inside.
Okay.
That's going to be a
This is-
red die for
This is
you
going
if
to
you
be
want it.
immensely dangerous, but I have the tongs.
You have the
And they're
chainsaw.
tiny. I'm going for it.
Go on,
I
Autumn.
want
to you outside the door.
You are having to overcome your intense fear of
Yes.
fire in order to do this.
But
So
I'm the
you will
only
be
one with the
rolling with a
tongs.
red die.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh.
I'm the only one with tongs.
Yeah, I think this roll is going to let you open the furnace and also fish out anything you find inside.
Okay,
So it's currently closed. Ooh.
Yeah, the furnace door is currently closed.
sure.
The red
I think it's going to go well.
die. It works!
Amazing.
There's like 2 it works on this thing.
Yes. Yes, Autumn.
Gordon, tell us how you overcome your fear to
Unbelievable.
do this.
Tiny staring into the fire, the flames licking my hands, and it kind of my whole body beginning to burn. I really quickly just reach in and nab whatever's in there.
You're able to open the door to the furnace just in enough time to see a list of household chores burned to a crisp.
Ooh.
Oh.
Chores.
Ooh.
Do I, if I've seen the list, do I know what, I remember what's on it?
It's nothing unexpected. Things like tidy your room, put away your toys. A list of chores a parent would make for a child.
Okay.
Jet,
Well, I can't really pick up any of the tools to do anything. So, well, I guess I could try.
Pick up
I'd
one
have to
thing.
put you down.
I think she's already down.
I'm
right?
already down.
Oh yeah, Autumn is by the furnace.
I will say there is also a closed gate to the north of this room.
Yes, behind me.
Oh. Okay.
And yeah, there are tools around the workbench as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm very.
Yeah, I'll
interested
leave that
in
to
those
you.
tools.
I'll leave that to you. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. Hello, Brighton. And
Hello.
just have a little sniff and see if I can open up.
Do you know how to talk to girls?
You can absolutely open.
Oh, of course.
It's just like bitches.
Yeah.
You must neg them.
Good idea. That's where I've been going wrong.
Have you read the game?
It is all fun and the game until someone gets hurt. Shep, you can absolutely try and open that gate. In fact, you can open it. You would need to set down Autumn to do it though.
I'm just gonna
Yeah, no,
pop
I
it
him
put,
off.
I put on.
right into one side for the camera.
Oh!
There's a fucking chainsaw in there. Please be a dog
Oh,
with a
God.
chainsaw.
I absolutely pick up the chainsaw.
The evil dog.
Anyone seen Chainsaw Man? There you go. No one in here I know, but someone out there will. Okay, I have a chainsaw.
Shep, you can add
please.
chainsaw to your
Yes.
inventory. You'll need to remove Autumn and add chainsaw.
Yeah.
Thank you, Autumn.
Dog with a chainsaw.
Hell yeah.
That's a good turn for
You don't
Shep.
seem to think you'd be
Okay.
picking up anything else.
Brighton.
Chainsaw.
I want to have a look at this this like drawing of a horse where it says Ulrich lives next to it in like blue writing. I want to have a little look over that because I'm like impotently holding my wand. Kind of like, oh. And like just like looking around and I see this drawing of a horse and I just want to investigate it.
The image of a horse doesn't move you to anything, but the name Ulrich you recognise. From the books you've read, Ulrich is a member of the von Draken family who used to live in Frogmore Manor.
Oh, he's a member of the family.
Yes, and you remember Ulrich having children.
Oh.
I almost barged Brighton out of the way to get to this workbench.
Dad,
And I would like to. So I know that's sledgehammer. That's going to be very useful. But taking that might be a whole turn. So instead, I would like to make something for Brighton.
What would you like to make for Brighton?
I am going to make him a little wooden musical note.
Aww.
You can absolutely use a green die for this.
Oh.
Backfire!
Oh,
No, it backfires.
Oh no.
So that's worse than doesn't work. There's only one backfire on this die.
No.
I hate it, Dad. I hate it. Why would you think of giving me that right now?
What do I make?
Brighton, what is the worst possible thing your dad could make you that just really says, this guy doesn't understand me?
Oh.
I think he could make me a pull my finger out of wood.
Like a finger trap.
Like a finger.
Oh, like a little.
And I think it would be like, Dad, it's not about you, you're just not getting it.
Oh.
I think that would do it.
So on a backfire, I'm going to say, with that unsuccessful act of fatherly love, for the next
Oh no.
My God.
4 turns,
4.
I'm basing that off something else here in this book, which lasts 4 turns. You are unable to connect to your well of dad jokes.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Lost my confidence. My confidad.
You're confident.
His cheese.
You are. That was a dad
His
joke.
cheesy
You
joke.
have
Oh
lost
yeah,
those.
sorry. No, you're right. I've simply lost my
Yes.
confidence.
You must
There can
stop.
be no
You must
wordplay.
stop.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, who doesn't love a dad joke? But being a good dad is about more than telling good jokes. And this time,
Oh.
at the end of your last turn, you have managed to dig deep inside yourself and overcome your crippling fear of flames. And as you triumphantly open the door to that furnace and the heat of the flames washes over you, you feel another kind of heat rise inside you. And you found confidence. You feel bigger, taller, much taller. In fact, you notice as you begin to stretch and stretch and stretch and return to your original size.
Yes.
I don't need space. I want to look at the dials, please. Sorry, my voice gone funny.
You're welcome to look at the dials. They mostly reflect the heat of the furnace.
Could I turn them all the way up in an attempt to use the heat of the furnace to melt the ice on the box?
I would say if you want to make the furnace hotter, your best bet is to throw in some more kindling. These dials are register the heat of the furnace, but you've got to throw stuff into it to make it burn hotter.
Okay. Do we have...
There's some just underneath the workbench. There's some wood.
I will collect the wood underneath the workbench and throw it in.
I would say because you overcame your fear last turn, to the point that you've returned to your ordinary size, this isn't going to be a roll. You're just going to toss, because that's a nice creative solution too, you're going to toss the kindling into the furnace. The flames blaze up again, but it's not a problem for you. And the heat from the furnace causes the ice to melt from the crate.
Of course, Autumn could do it.
I'm a bloody genius.
I've got a massive fire stick, but that didn't work.
You've got a giant fire wand and you couldn't do it.
Oh, but Autumn just turned the heating up. Okay, fine.
That is a big turn for Autumn. Shep.
With my giant chainsaw in my mouth, I'm gonna go back over to the crate, seeing that it's melted, and try to open it up now.
I would say
Delicately putting the chainsaw under it.
Yeah.
you approach the crate with a chainsaw in your mouth. You rev the engine somehow.
I'll pull it.
Yeah.
And like some kind of lumberjack rustle.
That's sensational.
Hey.
The blade buzzes through this old wood,
Ooh, ooh.
and the
It's
crate
loud.
collapses in front of you to reveal a dark stairway leading down, and that smell again, stronger, that sound again.
Right. Okay.
I think that's a big turn. Brighton.
I want to go down. I'm big and brave, and I can do everything that Autumn can do.
Wonderful.
hate this guy.
I'm starting to notice a bit of resentment towards women.
Yeah.
Brighton, it's a bit weird. He struck out with women so many times he doesn't seem to like them anymore. Weird.
Yeah.
Weird, Brighton.
Yeah.
We need to cut this behaviour off at the pass, I think.
Oh,
You
I love
travel
it.
down a dark stairway.
Oh, it's dark. I've got my flashlight.
You have entered a very naughty nursery, filled with the remnants of an innocent childhood, lived a long time ago. Its bright colours now unsettling. Loud giggling is heard somewhere in the room,
Oh.
and when you enter, an X slowly scrawls in the middle square of a chalkboard. The only exit back up the stairs whence you came.
That's amazing. Ah, that's so cool.
That is wicked.
You've entered a new room and you get a free action for going in.
Okay, so the X that was scrawled on the chalkboard, was it scrawled on the chalkboard on the wall?
Yes. You're approaching the chalkboard.
Yeah.
So chalkboard, next to it, a piece of chalk.
Okay. I'm going to put a circle in. I'm going to put in
Top right.
top right.
As you draw a circle in the chalkboard, a spectral X.
Oh no, we're going to a stalemate. I don't think you can win this. Oh wait, no, it's giving you the win.
He's
You're
beefed
absolutely
it.
right.
He's beefed it. Draw the line.
I can do anything apart from talk to girls. That's what I'm referring to.
You won tic-tac-toe against a ghost. Very nice.
Yeah, take that, icy box.
Icy box.
A spectral voice giggles from every corner of this nursery. Nice move. My name's Eamon. I'm 9, and this is my room. Well, our room.
Ooh.
Oh,
Tic-tac-toe's so boring. It's a kid's game for little kids. Wouldn't you prefer a good game of chess? And on the word chess, the
Oh.
spectral figure of a child
oh my gosh.
appears in the room.
I hate him. Look at that
Oh.
little dweeb.
And on his question, we're going to leave you for now.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Riley,
I'm really sad. And what cheers up a sad dad? Tools. I'm going to take this
Yeah.
sledgehammer.
add a sledgehammer to your inventory. I think you've gained an item. That feels like a good turn for me.
Works for me.
I would like to go down the crate
It's going even lower.
into the bed. My voice box grew too much.
Oh no.
Oh.
Grew 3 sizes that day.
You make your way down the crate, down the steps, and you find yourself in the nursery.
Do I see a ghost?
You see Brighton Shivers, and you
Hey.
see a translucent young boy in old-fashioned garb.
Shit! I start swinging.
Whoa, whoa!
Oh my gosh.
Confronted by not one, but 2 dorks.
Yeah,
You
I'm
plunge over
aiming for Brighton.
Okay, you are swinging at a ghost.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you roll a blue die on this to see how this works out for you.
Good.
Hard
It
work.
works. I punched a ghost.
I tell you what, you just swing with your fists.
Yes.
Your fist swings through the child. His form dissipates and then reforms. And I don't like rough games. I don't like you. But you feel real tough.
I do feel real tough. Listen, punk.
Right, Robocop.
What are we doing here?
Do you want to play chess?
Sure.
Okay.
Correct again.
I was going to get a game of chess in, but all right.
Here's how we'll play.
Alton's better at everything.
You can help me.
Somewhere in this house, one chess piece is only one move away from checkmate. Bring that piece to the mausoleum in the courtyard, and you'll be rewarded. but grab the wrong piece. And watch out!
All right.
I will say that is your turn. Shep.
I'm just gonna run in with my chainsaw.
You're gonna really fuck this ghost up.
It's still on. I haven't been able to turn it
I
off.
was gonna say, like, how loud
It's
is
really
this
loud.
chainsaw?
I'm like,
So you're pushing through your worst
I don't
fear.
want this anymore.
It is time for a complication.
Yeah, that's right.
You run inside Shep, a dog with a chainsaw in his mouth. You see this spectral child. You smell this smell you've been smelling very strongly in this room. Whoever you're smelling has clearly occupied this space for a long time. Those are Daddy's tools. Tools aren't for dogs. No. He claps his hands. There is a huge flash of bright light everywhere. And everybody, please move your dashboard one player to the left.
What?
This complication is called
What?
body swap.
What?
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 My boy!
Oh my god!
My boy! I can finally understand you.
Oh no!
You now have the physical bodies, the items, and the physical limitations and advantages of the person whose body you've entered, but you still have the personality and therefore the fears of who you originally are.
No!
Brighton is now in the body of Shep. No, sorry. Brighton is now in the body of Shep.
Oh, I'm in the body of my son.
I'm in the body of Riley.
I'm in the body, body of Autumn.
Yeah, you
I'm
can talk.
in the body of Autumn. I have hands. I can do things. Oh my god. I'm so excited.
Close the borders. You hear from Autumn.
I'm going to let you do one thing with your body, then we'll move to...
Yeah. Oh god. I kind of like stumble around because I'm like trying to walk around on 2 feet and decide, no, I'm just going to go on all fours again. And since I'm on all fours, I'm going to have a little look at these like drawings on the floor.
Yeah, you see a couple of picture books defaced with a child's scribble. Clearly someone has been here for a long time and is starved of things to do.
Okay.
All right.
Brighton.
No. Move. I'm gonna drop the chainsaw.
Can I understand Brighton?
That's a good question.
Because you speak.
I can translate.
You know what? Sure.
Right.
You know what? Fine. I'm gonna drop the chainsaw. Whoa. There's a little dresser with a heart in it. It looks like it might have some kind of door. Maybe. I'm gonna go and have a little look at that. I'm kind of like.
Does that dresser look openable?
Yes.
Yes.
Then please open the dresser and tell me what you see.
Will do. Do the door.
Could you
Over
use your
there.
other hand?
This one.
Yes. What's inside?
What is inside?
Oh, looks like toys. More board games.
More games. Chess is in there. Backgammon's in there.
Another backgammon.
Checkers are in there, but chess is in there now. So there's more games in
You
here.
find a bunch of board games and a book falls out.
Oh,
A book which you...
can't read. I used to be able to be really good at reading.
Yeah.
I guess if you're looking through a
No, I
dog's
think
eyes,
you
you
can
can still
still
read.
understand
You have
it.
Brighton's
Yeah,
memories.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say you'll have to roll to read it.
All right, I'll roll to read it. I'm really good at.
But just,
I'm really good at reading.
just a regular blue die. There would ordinarily be a dog penalty, but reading is your bonus, so regular blue die can use
Yeah.
the book.
Sweet. I'll try and read the book, please.
Mate, roll that die.
Right, Dundee, the die.
I have the die.
You have the die.
You know what, I'm going to keep the guy here. I think it's easier.
Okay. All right, I can read. Oh.
Here I go. I'm going to read this book.
Doesn't work.
That's what
twice
I'm
on that blue
afraid of.
die.
Doesn't matter what body he's in.
Shep's
Why does this
instincts take over.
always happen to me?
Yeah, you find yourself unable to do something which you were always able to do as a person. The one thing you were really good at, being a person, hasn't worked out very well for you so far. And as you howl in despair, you begin to feel a little bit more dog. Riley.
Oh.
I'm going to rush out of this room. I am going to find my dad. And because I'm assuming, Shep's gone crazy. This is a Freaky Friday situation. Obviously, my son must be in my body. So I'm going to let him know that I know what's going on by pulling Riley's finger.
Oh no.
What the fuck are you doing?
It's me, son. I'm your father.
You are not my father. You are Brighton.
No, who are you? Who's in me?
Autumn!
Riley.
How are you? But I'm in you.
And I'm in Brighton. And I think someone's in the dog.
The dog's not in the dog.
Point is, I haven't been in the room, so I don't know all this stuff about chess. I'm going to...
You look like you need help calming down. Pull my finger.
I'd be honoured.
Did that do it?
Did not do it.
I mean, you have so much to learn, Autumn, about a dad's body and the way a dad's body works. I am going to try and... can I take the sledgehammer from you?
Hmm?
I'm gonna ask for the sledgehammer, and I'm gonna rush off in the direction of the parlour.
Absolutely. So you can have the sledgehammer to your items, you can move towards the parlour. Autumn.
I did have the conversation about chess, so I'm going to go to the parlour where I remember there being chess stuff that I looked at earlier. Boop. There's one piece in this house that is one move away from checkmate, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is the piece that is moving to make checkmate happen.
Yeah. I think we need to use a sledgehammer to smash the glass and take the piece.
So the piece is, I think, here is this top right knight.
Yeah.
Because that's a queen.
Mm-hmm.
That is a pawn, and that is a bishop. If we move the knight to this position here, take this one, it's checkmate. That's a pawn.
That is checkmate, because the bishop
checkmate.
would otherwise...
Yeah, because the bishop can take it wherever he goes, and if not, and if it goes there, the queen can go across and get it.
Yeah.
So it's that top right knight. So I'm going to see if I can... Is there any way to take the front of the box and get the pieces out, or is there...
It's a pane of glass. I think you'll need the sledgehammer for it.
So I will say we can postpone that action. We can basically do like from D&D, we can do a wait, so that we can hold off your action until that glass is removed, and then you can do that. No matter where
ready.
we are. Grand. Sure.
My hands now. It's so weird. I would like to... Have we looked at this note in front of the castle yet? Okay, I'd like to look at the note in front of the castle.
I mean, it's very on brand for Autumn's
Yes.
body, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Can
I can
you
read
read
it.
human language?
Probably
No.
not.
A sense memory.
Okay. You look at the note. It's just a drawing.
Okay.
A little stick figure. You can see from their shorts they seem to be a little boy. They are holding the hand of another little boy stick figure. And then next to that, some dark-looking scribbles.
Do I have the abilities of Autumn now, or do I still have
Which abilities are you talking about?
the one to sense hidden spirits in the room?
Sense hidden spirits. I will let you make a blue die roll
Great.
to see if your Autumn's helper dog,
Yeah.
best friend. So see if there's enough of a connection between the two of you.
Yeah.
It works!
It works.
There is a very obvious spirit standing right here.
Thank you.
But you get the sense that there is another spirit in this house,
In the house. Okay.
back up the way you came, somewhere.
Mm.
Ooh. Okay. Interesting. All right.
Grand.
I am going to... Sorry, just have a little look around. Yeah, because we've got the Chinese zodiac over here with north, south, east, and west. I'm going to go over to the rug And I'm going to. I'm the little dog.
Oh, you're the dog, of course.
I'm going to go over to the rug. It's been a hard day for Brighton / Shep.
Piss on this rug.
And I'm going to like be flat out on the rug and like kind of put my face close to the rug just to feel a little bit better. But I'm also going to have a little look with my eyes real close to it. There's anything I can see about this rug.
The most prominent part of this rug to you is the compass points north, south, east, and west. You're not used to this level of smell and sight and hearing. It's still quite overwhelming. But in addition to a stronger version of the senses you are familiar with, you're starting to get a feel for that kind of sixth sense that animals seem to have. And there's something in you reacting very strongly to the direction west.
Ooh.
Yeah, we need to go.
Yeah, it's whatever's behind that door, isn't it? Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh.
Good point.
We
yeah.
need to go west.
I will
You're the
say,
only
yeah,
two people in the room.
you can move on your turn too if you want to.
Okay. I'm gonna run back also towards the parlour, right?
Yes.
And I'm just gonna sit barking at the door.
What are you saying, Shep?
What's that,
Whoa,
Shep?
whoa,
Gordon
whoa.
Peterson's got some good ideas.
Adam, Riley.
So I'm really going to cheer myself up by using this sledgehammer to break this glass. I have a dad's capability. I have the dad's know-how of a sledgehammer and a little boy's strength.
Oh, he's really good at stuff.
Oh yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Dexterous, is he?
Dexterous, understands the way the world works. He knows what's up. Brighton, you can do that.
I would say you can make a die roll for this.
What kind of die?
This is another situation where your natural dad ability is hampered by the fact you're in an unfamiliar body. So we'll do a blue roll.
All right. It doesn't work.
It never works for
We
Brighton.
suck, son.
Oh.
You are still not quite connected enough to your inner dadness, but with a tool in your hand and feeling at least physically closer to your son than you ever have, you feel your dadness returning.
I step in his body, to his son's body. I'll take the sledgehammer.
Doesn't feel
And I
good,
say-
does it?
No, it doesn't.
Watch this.
We'll let you make a green roll on that, I think.
'Cause-
You are at a period of peak confidence in the body of a...
Kinda works.
Kind of works.
You swing the sledgehammer, it smashes through the glass, but not knowing your own strength, the old wood of this tool splinters, rendering the sledgehammer useless.
Mm.
However, the glass is now exposed. And, as promised, I will let you perform your delayed action as well.
Fabulous. I'm going to take the top right Black Knight.
For a moment, as you reach it, you feel an unnatural heat coming from the other pieces on the frame.
You chose wisely.
The Black Knight, however, cold as stone. You pick it up, add it to your inventory.
Fabulous.
Shep.
I mean, I guess I can head over and join everyone else.
Okay, you are standing by this west door. You investigated the door earlier today, and you noticed in the place of a key,
Yeah.
a little circular indent about the size of a chess piece. But now, Shep, you have hands.
Oh my god, amazing. Okay, can I grab... Oh, no, those are all hot. There was another chess set in the bedroom, wasn't there?
I've got one that I've just picked up.
Well, don't you need to bring that to him?
No, we need to tell it to Mausoleum.
No, oh.
So this might be
This
useful
could
to
be
go
the
through
Can I
this
have
door.
that, please?
Certainly.
Thank you.
Are you
Awesome.
my dog?
I put it into the door.
You just say the word woof.
Woof. Yeah, exactly.
Woof.
That's not out of character for the dog, is it? It's been rude so far.
Yeah, I'm the rude one. I'm the rude one.
The chess piece enters the socket. There is a click, and you're opening a lot of doors today, but this is the first time you've had your human hands on a door handle.
You look like this. You don't know what you have.
Oh, Shep!
Always saying mean things to me. No, giving me belly rubs.
You can rub your own belly now.
Wow.
You're going to be the main character. So many gifts today.
Oh boy.
The door swings open. You step through it on 2 legs. And you have entered a very creepy courtyard set behind the old manor. It's likely some of the prior residents were buried here. And you can see, watching you from the nursery window, the grinning face of Eamon.
There he is.
Ah!
God, it's gorgeous.
So cool.
The only exit you can see, the door you came from.
Oh, there's a little mausoleum.
Nice.
You have entered a new room, and you do get, as per the rules, a free action in a new room.
Okay. In that case, I am going to have a little read of this tombstone.
Absolutely.
See what it says. I think I can read it without that. Here lies the body of Mary Lee, died at the age of 103.
Oh.
Probably the safe number. That's my guess.
And
Possibly.
behind it, another grave, a little overgrown, a little less tended to. Eamon and Isaac von Draken,
Ah.
age 9, victims of the Great Fire of 1832.
Ooh.
Their brothers' remains were never found.
Ooh.
Ooh.
What would you
That's
like to
how
do,
ghosts
Brighton?
work. I'm gonna run in afterwards. Running after the body of Autumn. I want to run straight to the kind of apocalyptic altar at the centre of the thing and have a sniff at that door.
You see the door.
Mhm.
It's not locked.
I'm gonna open it with my nose.
Open that door.
Could I ask you to open it for me?
Is it? Oh, it's just a little pedestal where you could put a thing. Who knows what we might put there? If only we'd had a clue.
I think you figured out what's inside there. So you've opened a door. We'll move to Riley.
Yeah.
I don't like leaving things undone. Brighton, in his son's body, I am gaining some of my son's aptitude for numbers. SCAL on this rug translate to 20, 18, 8, 6. Can I pop that in the safe, please?
You work your way through the numbers. 20, 18, 8. And on 6, there is a click. As you reach forward for the safe handle, however, an incredible icy chill moves from your hand to your arm across your whole body, and you recoil from the door. Now, as a dad, there are things you've always been good at. Mediocre DIY. Jokes. But also, as the father to Brighton Shivers, knowing when a scared boy needs the reassuring hand of a dad. And you know, almost instinctively, there's a scared little boy in here.
Oh, God.
The ashes are in there.
Autumn.
I am...
We don't need to put the chess piece. That's a trick. We're being tricked by the kid. If we put the chess piece, something bad's going to happen. The Black Knight or something will appear and attack us. We need to put the ashes on the mausoleum. This little bastard's tricking us.
Little bastard.
Game.
I'm still thinking about the chess pieces. That was something I was halfway done. The dog has now run off with my chess piece, so I'm going to follow the dog in my own body outside. Going to see the mausoleum. Going to take the chess piece from Autumn. Thank you. I did a lot of this work. And I'm going to place it on the pedestal inside the mausoleum. Consequences be damned! Just did what the little ghost told me.
Oh yeah, that never goes wrong.
You reach inside the mausoleum door and place the night piece on the altar. There's a bit of a rumble in the ground beneath your feet. As you instinctively step back, the mausoleum door slams shut. Eamon, begins chanting some strange incantation from high above in the nursery window.
Little prick.
And flashes of light burst out from behind the sealed door. Then, with a creaking groan, the heavy door reopens, and a huge knight in armour staggers outward.
Cool.
Scowl.
Let's go.
Blazing light is still flashing from the mausoleum, and as this figure starts to swing its giant axe, you hear the voice of Eamon saying, "Congratulations, you win. Your treasure's inside Sir Chopsalot's armour. If you can get to it, good luck."
Can opener.
Oh.
That flashing light is so bright and so intense, it is felt in every room of the house. The four of you, in panic, freak out, which mechanically means that you retreat to a particular location. In this case, the study.
Okay.
Whoop!
So everyone.
Apart from me, I'm already there.
This is so delightful.
And as the magical light settles and the four of you assemble together, reunited in the study, you find yourselves back in your original bodies.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. How are you doing, Autumn? How have you been doing? I had a great day.
The four of you freak out to the study. The figure of Sir Chopsalot, axe swinging, lumbers through the parlour, chopping furniture as he goes, and
His own legs.
his own legs, chopping furniture as he goes. And as the four of you become reaccustomed to your original bodies, there is a little creak, and the safe door swings open.
I try to nose it open further.
Hands useless again.
Yeah, have a little cry about my hands, my paws. Just go over to the safe, try to open it further.
Could someone please open the safe for camera?
Certainly.
Ooh.
Out of the way,
Ooh.
everyone.
Guys.
Freak out over there.
All right, we have. There's a little ghost boy.
Hello, little ghost boy.
You see a little ghost boy.
Oh.
Shivering with fear, he looks up at the familiar figure of what he knows to be a dad. Oh no. I see you've met my brother Eamon. My name's Isaac, and I'm not like him. I tried to seal him down in the nursery, but something must have broken my ice barrier. It looks like you'd better find a way to defeat that. Looks like you'd better find a way to defeat that knight, or else it will smash its way through the manor and out into your neighbourhood. But these things may help. He drops 3 items on the floor. A heavy woven cloak. Another golden rod, this one topped with an icy blue design. And an old book.
What?
So, book for you.
I want the stick.
Oh, great. Magic cloak, 2 magic wands, and I get a book.
I want
Well,
the stick.
I would say,
I want the stick.
I want the stick.
fuck it, take the stick.
Yeah.
Wand of ice. Thank you.
Yes, Shep.
You've got to give it if you want me to throw it, Shep.
Brighton, back in your own body.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna root in my bag as well because I've got my Wonder Flame, but I've listened to everything that this dude has just said, this ghost dude, and I'm like, So the ice seal stuff, we kind of want to keep them iced. I'm not sure if I want to use this flamey wand. We probably want to ice them up. So I'm going to see if there's anything else I've got that might be useful in my backpack, because I don't think I'm going to be able to use my Wonder Flame.
Could we ice them and then
But-
flame them, and then it kind of causes it to expand?
Metal.
And then break
Maybe, but I'm worried that it'll just unleash them again.
Maybe. Not if we hit them both at the same time.
Both at the same time. If we coordinate, we
I
can check.
think having both wands, you should use both. I
Yeah.
think that's what the scenario might be trying to tell us.
All right.
And now you can speak dog.
Now we can talk.
Yeah.
Right, Shep, we've got a coordinated attack here.
Yes.
Wow.
We're saying it in barks.
In barks. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Also, isn't
Sorted.
licking your own balls brilliant? Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going, guys. What are you doing on your turn?
I am going to put myself at the door next to Shep. I'm going to take the Wand of Flame out.
Mhm.
And I am going to focus on this time it going well. I'm basically like, I'm not going to use it yet. I'm just like gearing myself up to use it. And I'm like, I know you've been useless, Brighton. I know you're useless. Maybe you're not useless.
Oh.
Maybe this time you actually can save everyone. And I'm like just like gearing myself up next to Shep, ready for an attack.
So you're basically going to fire that wand if something comes through the door.
Yep.
Okay. We'll call that a hold action then
Sure.
for that trigger.
I'm 45. I'm tired. I'm gonna have a sit down.
Oh.
What?
I mean, I don't have either ones. I think that's. I genuinely think that's how we do it. Actually, I'll pick up the book and I'll start reading it. And
Okay.
sit in the armchair and have a sit down and a read.
Oh.
Lovely. As you settle down in that
The
armchair,
hips hurting. It's cold in here suddenly.
it is cold in here. As you settle down with a good book, you look at the title and it says Book of Counter Spells.
Oh.
To counter an adversary conjured by a summoning spell, perform these acts. First, find the small summoning object and place it behind the foe. Then, recite the creature's name thrice and smash the summoning object to pieces.
Cool.
Oh, that's what skull means. It's Sir Chops a lot.
So good.
Autumn.
Having been cucked on books, I am going to
How does it feel?
pick up the cloak and I'm going to whip it around me and really hope that it's an invisibility one.
You instantly disappear.
Yay!
Oh, that's so nice.
Fuck yeah!
All the space I could want.
Yeah.
That is everyone. I would say everyone's taken a turn now. It is now Sir Chopsalot's turn.
Ooh.
The sound of metal clanking and wood splintering has been silent in the parlour for a while. There is a moment of quiet as you read your book, as you disappear to nothing, as you ready your wand, as you mourn the loss of a human body. And then crunch, an axe blades itself through the wooden door. A pause, crunch, another axe blow as Sir Chopsalot begins to chop down the door, keeping him separate from you. That is going to be Sir Chopsalot's turn. We're back to Shep.
Oh no.
You know what? You triggered your action for when something came through the door.
Here we go, Shep!
Come on, son. Come on, son.
It works! It works! It works!
Backfire!
No! God damn! Brighton, you useless boy!
No.
You're so useless! That's why you think you're useless!
Because you are!
Because you're
You
useless.
should feel bad all the time.
You should. Don't.
At first, an impotent cough of smoke, and then a pathetic little sputter of flame that just leaks out over the handle.
That's my hands.
You instinctively drop it in enough time to prevent any damage, but the wand just melts under its own internal heat and just slams on the ground.
Shit.
And you are wandless. Oh, of course, that's a triggered action.
Triggered,
Shep.
Yes. Can I freeze him? Can I try to freeze him with the wand?
Yes.
Great. I'm going to try to do that.
Boom.
Backfire!
What is going on with these dice?
No! Oh, that's real bad. All right.
I will say,
Dogsicle.
yeah, that's a wonderful word, that you become a dogsicle. As you're holding the wand a little too tightly in your mouth, and before the ice has a chance to hit target, it first hits dog, and you are frozen solid for the time being.
No!
Now, Brighton.
I'm running. I am running all the way down here into the nursery, and I'm just gonna cry in the nursery.
You don't need to roll for that.
It's what you're good at.
You're hiding in the nursery.
This
Riley.
is all Autumn's fault.
Riley.
Right, I'm going to pick up the dogsicle and try and sort of basically use... So basically, in my mind, Shep has become one giant wand of ice, and I'm going to try and use...
Like a nice shotgun dog.
Yeah, I'm basically going to cock Shep and fire again.
That is going to be a... You know what? If you can give me a dad joke, I will let you roll a green on that.
So chops a lot. Ice to see you.
Perfect. Green die.
Green die.
To see you,
Jesus.
Dave.
Kinda works.
Kinda
works. Kinda works.
Great. I will say that the ice blast launches from this dog shotgun you have. It hits the door. The ice spreads across the door and spreads across Sir Chopsalot. Sir Chopsalot is frozen for the time being. However, you have also frozen the door, so in order to get to the mausoleum, you will need to do something to break through it, but that's a great turn. You've temporarily put this threat on ice. Autumn.
So the door, there's been chops through the door, but the door is...
Yeah, frozen shut, so you'll need to do something to get through that door.
Who's got the firecracker?
I've got a firecracker, but I don't think that's going to get me through the door.
Give it a go. Tom can make it happen.
I can make it happen.
Okay.
It's a kid's game, Lauren.
Yeah.
I'm going to say yes, probably.
I'm going to fire the firecracker.
Fuck yeah!
Yes.
It's all coming back.
At the door. I mean, to be fair, there's a wonder flame on the floor. I could just pick that up.
Melted.
Oh, no,
No,
it's
it's melted.
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 Yeah,
How melted?
very.
No, but how hot is the melting? Because I need something to light this fire.
The slag is still molten.
Yeah, so
Very
I'm
good.
Dip
Nice.
the wick
Hell
of
yeah.
the firecracker
So much better
into
than
the
me.
molten thing, and I'm just going to aim it at
She's
the
out of
door.
my league.
Grand. And again, I'm going to count you overcoming your fear of flame as a consistent thing here, so you can roll with a blue die.
It works!
Yeah, you lip it in the molten slag, you toss it at the door, there is a crack and a pop. Ordinarily, a firecracker would not be enough to make a big enough hole in a hole. Well, it's an iron door, actually, from what I remember. However, the additional magical properties of Molten Magic Wand has turned this small firecracker
Fuck yeah.
into a fire dynamite stick. The door blasts open, and the way to the parlour and then to the courtyard and the mausoleum is now open, but that is your turn, Autumn. Shep. So there is nothing in this game that says this is a miss a turn mechanic. I personally don't like them. I am happy for you to just break out of this if you want to do something else. But if you'd like to roll for it, you can also do that. What would you like to do?
I'd give it a big old shake.
Yeah.
And just get out of the eyes because I want to be out of that. I don't want to be.
Okay.
She called you a chili dog.
Oh,
Oh.
chili
Chili
dog.
dog. There's your dad
It's not a
joke.
hot dog,
Okay,
it's a chili dog.
So this is how we'll make that backfire count. So you're able to get yourself free. You're not able to do an action which is big enough for a roll in this turn, but I will say you can move.
Okay, cool. That's great. Can I move past because the night is frozen now?
The night is frozen, yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and run back over here, getting ready to just grab the light.
Perfect. I think that's a great turn. So the knight ordinarily would have taken its turn before you acted.
Yeah.
But the knight is currently frozen in ice.
Nice.
Great.
Brighton.
Okay, I'm done crying. I cried for 5 seconds, and I'm like, you know what? I'm okay. I'm fine. That's what I'm referring to. And I see the chainsaw on the floor, and I'm like, you know what? I can still be a hero.
Oh God.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit. Oh,
I was
no.
always meant to be a hero. I knew it.
Yeah,
I knew I
okay.
was a hero, and I rev the chainsaw.
All right.
And I pick it up and I run with the chainsaw back towards what I imagine is now the frozen kind of but broken door. And I am just going to start hacking at the knight with my chainsaw.
Okay.
We froze him in place, Brian.
I'm a hero.
It's a good idea to cut all the ice off.
You will love me, Dad.
Okay, Brighton, that's just going to be a blue.
Okay. Well, the blue. I've only ever rolled a blue, and it's always
It's always gone well.
God,
This will
really
work.
it works.
Doesn't
work.
Brian, you
That's
suck.
it. It's always doesn't work. It
To be
always doesn't
fair,
work.
it might be good that this doesn't work.
Yeah.
You seem to be actively trying to free the knight.
Okay, so you pull the ripcord on that chainsaw. It sputters into life. It makes this terrifying, motory growl as you make your way up the steps. You're in front of the knight. It's your big chance to be a hero. You raise the thing above your head, and it sputters into an impotent silence. Riley.
I am going to hug my son because honestly, there's not much I can do until you've got the piece,
Yeah.
and you need this.
No.
And I think it's about time that I actually finally held my boy.
Give me a dad joke roll on the green.
Get a dad joke to roll on a green. Hell, oh, this looks like this mystery is off the chain. So, hug my boy doesn't work.
You know what? It seems like this level of fathering might be a little too little, a little too late.
That's fair. That's absolutely
Is there
fair.
anything else you'd like to do?
No.
With the cloak around, I'm going to run past the knight. I'm going to run all the way to the mausoleum, and I'm going to find the piece.
Brand, you got the piece. I will say that you moved, you picked up an item, going to go to Shep. No, actually, it is now the knight's turn.
Oof.
You two can't see this. The two of you in the study hear that familiar squeak of thick ice beginning to crack, and then with a shatter and a kind of wet splosh, Sir Chopsalot is now free,
Oh,
but
dear.
that is his turn getting free.
Can I? I'm gonna nuzzle your hand to try to say, can I have the Black Knight so I can go run it and pop it behind him? But nuzzling your hand and hoping that you'll understand.
I'm invisible.
Oh, but can I not see that it just floated
Oh,
out?
Your dog senses allow you to smell
Yeah,
your
of course.
master even when invisible.
Okay. I'm going to do that, but I'm also going to wrap the cloak around the dog.
Oh.
Because otherwise the dog is running up behind the knight and will be
Yeah.
seen.
I'm
Fine.
going to allow it. Perfect. Wonderful
Great.
stuff. So
Run,
you,
run,
I
run.
would say you have the item. You're now
Yep.
invisible. Grand. And are you moving back into the parlor?
I'm going to move back into the parlor.
So we're going to end your turn on you re-entering the parlor.
Okay, skull's free. I'm going to rummage through my rucksack to see if I can find anything that will help me.
Come on, Brighton.
That's 2 blue rolls. First is X, second is Y.
Let's do it.
X.
Doesn't work.
Of
Okay.
course it doesn't
Surprise.
work. What
Why?
else can you roll? It works!
Y works.
You rummage inside your rucksack and you pull out a small rubber bouncy ball.
Suddenly,
Oh no!
Oh no! You're taking him off balance!
I'm just gonna. I see this. No, I don't see this because you're invisible, so I can't do anything. What am I
You
gonna do? And I'm going to.
Fuck.
I am going. I'm just don't know what to do. I want to help. I'm just gonna throw the bouncy ball at the fucking knight's face.
What are you trying to achieve?
I'm trying to slow him down. I'm trying to distract him so that he doesn't kill me.
I'm going to say because this came from your bag of stuff, I'll let you roll green on this.
Oh! I'm sure it doesn't work. Let's come on.
distraction.
Brighton, you can do it for your life, bud.
Come on, Brighton.
It finally worked!
Brighton, you're not useless.
You're throwing a ball at a knight and this
like- I
one
just like-
works?
Because of that successful roll now, for the knight's next turn, it is going to be entirely focused on the study and breaking down that door, and it is not going to be distracted by anything that happens behind it
Nice.
from the other direction.
Yes,
Great
Brighton.
turn.
All you,
Riley.
Brighton.
The piece is behind it, right? Sir Chopsalot, Sir Chopsalot, Sir Chopsalot. That's what I'm referring to. Give you a wink.
Beautiful stuff. Okay, only one step of the counterspell left now.
Smash that piece.
We have to
Autumn.
smash it. Well, I'll be running back into the parlour after having done this thing with Shep. Do I hear Sir Chopsalot, Sir Chopsalot, Sir Chopsalot? Can I see the piece?
I mean, there's only there's a gap in the door.
Absolutely
so
here,
you'll be
I would
able to
say.
hear it.
Yeah, and he said it loud and he said it proud.
Hold on, Dad.
But I don't know where Shep is.
Shep's
Shep is
invisible.
invisible.
Can you follow your
Is the
love of
piece
your dog?
invisible?
Can I use my turn to just command Shep to bite down as the owner of the dog?
Yes, you can.
That's what I'm referring to.
And I'm
Shep, bite!
So I believe the first roll of this game was a roll of dad and son holding the dice together. Is that correct?
Correct.
Was
What could be the last roll of this game is dog and best friend. I want you to both take the green die
Great.
and roll it.
Okay.
Oh my god!
You crunch down on this chess piece. It splinters beneath not just the jaws of a dog, but the jaws of friendship.
Aw.
And the counterspell works. The
Yay!
knight's armor crashes to the floor in a heap of inert metal. Eamon appears in the room.
Little dick.
On the piano.
Oh. I'm pretty sure you guys cheated. Or someone else helped you. Not fair. Not fair. Yeah. He throws a brief tantrum and then recomposes himself. Not to worry. I'll have to think of something even trickier for our next playdate. Besides, I think I hear Father calling.
Ooh.
He scoffs and then vanishes into thin air. Somewhere, deep in the house, the heavy brass of a trombone is heard. All that is left, my friends, is the treasure in that armor.
Hey.
It's mine.
Well, I have a rusty can opener, so.
Yes.
The end game is complete. If everyone else is happy, I'm happy for Riley to make this last action.
Yeah.
I'm going to open it up with the rusty can opener. Dad with tools, happy as Larry.
Oh.
As rusty as that can opener is, I imagine the forearm strength of a dad is nothing to be scoffed at.
No, it's only got 2 arms.
And you screech your way through the ancient metal of Sir Chopsalot's body. You peel open the armour and find a glint of gold inside.
Ooh.
And as you pry it open even further, you see the armour was filled with hundreds of gold coins. Chocolate coins!
Yes!
Fuck yeah!
Awesome.
I can only find pink today.
That's
Yep.
so adorable.
Great.
And,
Amazing.
and that is it for our game of the Shivers.
Cheers.
Cheers, everyone. Cheers. Join us next week when we're going to be playing Salem 1692. Get on board!
Good.